So, you just did some drill work today. Talk about how you think you did with that.
I felt like it went pretty well. I mean, that's where my bread and butter is, on the football field, doing football things. So I felt like it went pretty well.
What is the teams like about you?
My athleticism, my quickness, my knowledge of the game, my understanding and my awareness.
Do you project more as a guard, or is it I can play guard, tackle, wherever you want to put?
I mean, I can play wherever. I don't really view myself as a guard. Like, I'll play wherever I'm asked, but I feel like I'm best at tackle.
Is there one question you've been asked more than any other by the teams?
Is that the question?
No, is there one question you've been asked?
I mean, pretty common things. Like at the Senior Bowl, pretty much all the interviews were the same, but a good amount of teams asked me if I could snap.
How about your combine? Kind of assess how you did in Indianapolis for us.
I felt like it was good. I mean, everybody knows I'm athletic. I know I'm athletic, so I felt like I just tried to go showcase that the best that I could over there. I feel like it went pretty well.
How did your experience at the combine affect your preparation going into today?
It was cool. I mean, I wouldn't say it, affected it. It's because prepare for the same thing every way. You get the same way. You know what I mean? So quick turnaround, but it was good. It was good to be there.
How soon did you know you were going to declare for the draft after last season?
Probably pretty soon. I feel like coming off the injury last year or the year before that and going into the season, I kind of wanted to just prove that I could be one of the best in the country and kind of have my mind made up beforehand.
How high do you think you could be selected?
I mean, if teams know ball, I feel like they pick me up in the first round, but that's if they think it's smart.
Talk about your college experience, man. Coming off of injury last year to now your pro day. How has this affected your mental?
It's been great, man. I mean, it's pretty much everything I expected, and how besides the injury, everything that I planned. You know what I mean? So it's good. It's been good for me. I love it here. I love being here, and I love being able to put in work here. And this place definitely helped me a lot to get here.
We were just talking about your basketball highlights before you came over here. Just that athleticism, is that something that stands out for you when you talk to NFL teams?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it stands out in my play, I feel like, and I always use it to my advantage, my quickness and my lateral explosiveness. So, yeah.
How much do the basketball skills translate to, especially when you're an offensive lineman? Just the footwork and things like that.
I feel like the footwork's probably the biggest part, having quick feet, being able to shuffle and slide in front of people. I feel like it helped me a good bit.
Where are you going to be on draft day?
Probably Milwaukee. It's a family.
You want to play for the Packers?
That'd be cool. I mean, I'll play wherever, but yeah, that'd be pretty nice.
Well, with you and Gus leaving, other guys leaving, they're rebuilding, starting offensive line. Anybody from last year's team that's coming back that impressed you last year that you think is poised to do something?
I'm excited to watch my guy Hakeem Coley. Hell of an athlete, very strong, very fast. He was usually beating me in conditioning drills, which really used to make me mad. But I'm excited to watch him grow and develop for sure.
Like what sort of drills for those?
Like the 150s, like the 150-yard shuttle. Just like 25 and back 3 times each. He moves pretty well for sure.